I'm beginning to hate New Mexico more and more. Seems like you can't have anything nice in this state without somebody doing something stupid. Y'all have heard the saying, if it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all, right? And you've also probably heard the saying, bad luck comes in threes.
And of course, Penny's standing there, sees me slip and fall, and breaks out laughing. I'm lucky I really didn't hurt myself. But in my defense, I've been getting out of the vet all day, and it's really low to the ground. And when you get out, you just get out of it differently. I forgot I was getting out of a truck, that's all. My bad luck didn't end there. Remember, bad things happen in threes. Here's number 2. The other day I'm driving down Manal Boulevard near University. I notice that I'm getting low on gas, so I pull into this Maverick gas station. Now, Corvette doors are kind of low and sleek and they open pretty wide. So I always pull up just a little farther than most other vehicles, just to make sure I don't open the door and hit something. Which of course means the front of the Vet sticks out a little bit. Well, to make a long story short, just as I open the door to get out, I hear this god-awful scratching sound and the Corvette jerks to the right. A blue SUV just plowed into the left front of the Vet. The scenario gets weirder. Thankfully, the lady who hit me pulled into the nearest parking spot and opened her car door. Needless to say, I'm livid as I got out of the car. Who wouldn't be? This crazy lady just smashed into the front portion of a pristine, low-mileage C8 Corvette. Now me, trying to be as calm as I can, I walked over to her vehicle as she was putting on some dark sunglasses. And I asked, "What the hell are you doing?" When bam, I was immediately hit with this strong pungent odor of marijuana pouring out of her car. This can't be good. As I stepped back a few feet, I asked for her driver's license and her insurance information. Without saying a word and never looking up at me, she handed me her driver's license, her insurance information, and then she just stood there looking at her cell phone. I'm going to refer to her as Miss Crappy Driver for the remainder of this video.
Miss Crappy Driver.
Using my cell phone, I took a photo of her driver's license, her insurance information. I went around and took a picture of her license plate and the damage to both cars. I then informed her that I had already called the police and an officer would be arriving shortly. Strangely, nothing, and I mean nothing, fazed her. She wasn't concerned about any damage to her car or the Corvette. She just stood there in the doorway of her car looking down at her cell phone. At this point, I don't know what to think. Luckily, one of the Maverick employees was picking up some trash in the parking lot and witnessed the whole accident. I told Miss Crappy Driver I was going to go over and talk to the employee. What happened next absolutely shocked me. While I was talking to the Maverick employee, Miss Crappy Driver jumped in her SUV and took off. What the f? Did she have a hot date to go to? Was she late for work? Did she have to go pee really bad? Actually, I think we all know why she sped off. Miss Crappy Driver didn't want to get caught, cited, and arrested for being high and causing an accident. Just goes to show you, marijuana makes you stupid. All I could do was call 911 again, report her as a hit and run, and let them know she was high as a kite. As I waited for the police to arrive, I called the insurance company and reported the accident. Boy, did the drama continue. As luck would have it, there was a lot of criminal activity in Albuquerque that day. Imagine that. The 911 operator informed me that no police officer would be coming. They were too busy on more serious calls, and since this was a non-injury accident, I would have to take the car down to the nearest substation and file a police report there. Now, fast forward about 5 hours. The insurance company called that evening and stated that Miss Sucky Driver had just called and reported the accident. But interestingly, in her twisted report, she stated that she did not hit me, that I had hit her. I might be old, but I'm not stupid. If my logic and my college physics classes served me correctly, if my vehicle is standing still and her vehicle is moving, I can't be responsible for hitting her. Common sense. Well, as all things in life, truth and righteousness were on my side. You see, the Maverick security cameras recorded the whole accident and proved beyond a shadow of a doubt the accident was indeed her fault.
Miss Crappy Driver.
The Corvette was dropped off the next day at a custom shop for repairs at Miss Sucky Driver's expense. Got the vet back from the repair shop, and yay, the guys at Reflective Auto and Collision, man, they did a great job with a stunning new feature added, which I'll explain a little later. Remember, bad things happen in threes.
Uh-oh.
The following day was a beautiful day, perfect for taking the vet out for a nice little ride. There I was in my own little world, driving leisurely up Terraza Boulevard in the Loma, Colorado subdivision. The sound of my favorite country music station was streaming through the stunning Bose 14-speaker performance sound system. It doesn't get any better. So relaxing, I felt like I was in heaven. Out of nowhere, a truck in front of me launches this huge chunk of concrete right in front of me. I had four options. I could swerve to the left into oncoming traffic.
No!
I could swerve to the right, hit the curb, and cause some major damage.
No!
I could hit the brakes and chance the car behind me smacking me in the rear.
No!
Or I could try to gently swerve around the thing. I came so close to missing it. You gotta be freaking kidding me. A failed section of concrete surrounding a manhole cover was the culprit. When the truck drove over it, the loose piece was launched right in front of me. Gee, ain't I lucky?
The question is, how big was the chunk of concrete? This is the chunk of concrete.
Thankfully, the damage wasn't super bad. But it drives me batty to think that the very same performance piece that just now got damaged was replaced just a few days ago when Miss Crappy Driver hit me. It has to be noted that no matter how minor it might look, nothing, and I repeat, nothing on a C8 Corvette is cheap to replace. Ooh, I almost forgot the exciting news. What is the new piece added to the vet while it was in the shop? My son Michael got this wild idea.
Hey, Dad, how about these?
Enough of this small talk. Let's go out and enjoy some good old American muscle car fun.